Welcome to Rate the Audits, where we highlight interactions involving law enforcement and explore legal issues, civil rights, and accountability. This episode features content from Colin Johnson. Check out the link below to support his channel. In this video, Colin is recording from a public pavement when he's approached by an officer whose behavior quickly creates tension. What begins as a simple encounter escalates into threats of arrest, demands for identification, and actions that raise serious concerns about proper conduct and respect for the law.
Your mate.
Because that's what we're filming for.
No.
Huh?
No, you can't.
I'm just talking to you.
You're
That's
not.
what you're filming these buildings for.
You're not just talking to me. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay. Well, why are you filming in this public place?
You've just answered your own question. See you later.
Well, not really, because I'm talking to you, aren't I?
You're not talking to me because I'm not talking to you.
Okay, I just want to know why you're filming this property here, because this bit's not public, is it? It's private. So why are you filming it?
Do you mind getting away from me?
Hey?
Do you mind getting away from me?
You've got plenty of space to move around.
Yeah, and you're the one with guns and weapons all over you.
Okay,
Get
well,
away.
I'm just talking to you, aren't I?
You're not talking to me. I've told
Okay,
you.
well, just be careful what you're filming, mate, alright?
What do you mean by that?
Because that's private property.
So what?
So if you're filming into people's private property, okay, you could be committing offences.
What
right?
offence?
Boy,
From the very beginning, the officer weakens his own position by questioning why someone would film in a public place. As the auditor points out, the answer is straightforward: filming in a public space is lawful. The situation escalates when the officer raises the issue of possible voyeurism. However, under Section 67 of the Sexual Offences Act 2003, voyeurism refers to observing or recording a person engaged in a private act, in a private setting, without their consent. In this instance, the filming involves the exterior of a business premises that is visible to anyone passing by, not a private residence or a private activity. Suggesting that such filming could amount to voyeurism reflects a serious misunderstanding of the law and raises concerns about whether the claim was intended to discourage someone from exercising a lawful activity.
you're alarming people in this area, aren't you? There's members of the public that are getting quite alarmed by your filming.
Don't make anything up here.
I'm not making anything up. There's members of the public getting alarmed by your filming. You're filming in a public place at other people's property. So they're getting quite concerned about it.
And
so
it's not against the law. I haven't broken any laws. Now once again, get lost.
Don't tell me to get lost. Alright, I'm in a public place. You don't speak to me.
The situation takes on a clear sense of irony when the same officer who questioned the auditor's right to film in a public space then seeks to assert his own right to remain there. This contradiction highlights an important principle: public spaces are shared equally, and the rights that apply to one person apply to all. When authority is used in a way that appears inconsistent, challenging lawful activity while simultaneously claiming the same protections, it undermines the strength of the argument being made and reinforces the legitimacy of the auditor's position.
Social behaviour, won't it?
Right, there's no good outcome of me talking to you, so I'm not going to be talking to you.
Well, I'm talking to you. So now you're committing antisocial behaviour. I want your name and address. You can film me, mate. You're committing antisocial behaviour. You can stay there now.
Behaviour?
Telling me to get lost, filming like that, and you're alarming members of the public. Under
Filming
Section
like
50,
what? What filming have you
under
seen me-
Section 50, the Police Reform Act
What filming have you seen me
2002,
do?
are required to give me your name and address.
What film have you seen? What
Under
film have you
Section
seen me do?
50, under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002, I'm requiring you to give me your name and address. If
For
you
what
refuse
purpose?
to do so,
For what
if you refuse
purpose?
to do so, I've just told you.
What do you
if
want
you
my
refuse to do
details for?
so, because you're committing antisocial behaviour in public, mate.
In this exchange, the officer cites Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002, claiming that the auditor's remark of "get lost" amounts to antisocial behavior and therefore justifies a demand for personal details. However, Section 50 can only be applied if an officer has reasonable grounds to believe that a person is engaging in conduct likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress to members of the public. A curt or impolite remark directed at an officer during a disagreement may be disrespectful, but it does not automatically meet the legal threshold of antisocial behavior, particularly when no members of the public are present, affected, or involved. This incident illustrates a questionable application of the law that raises concerns about whether legislation is being interpreted in a way that goes beyond its intended scope.
I'm only talking to you.
You're not. I don't want to talk to you.
And I'm recording you as much as you are me, okay?
So what? I don't
So
care
I'm
about
asking
that.
you to give me your name and address under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002.
And what are you going to do with those details?
If you don't give it me, I'm going to arrest you under that act.
All right,
Do you
and if
understand?
under the threat of arrest, my name's Matt Williams.
I'm not threatening you with arrest, I'm
You
explaining
just
it
threatened
to
me
you.
with arrest.
It's not a threat, let me explain it to
So
you.
take my details.
Okay, name and address then, mate, yeah?
Matt Williams,
Is it Matt or Matthew?
Matthew.
One T or two?
Two.
Williams. Is it Williams?
Yes. How can you regard me taking a video from a public street
When I've tried
as antisocial
when I've
behaviour?
tried to speak to you, you've told me to get lost.
I've told you multiple times I didn't want to talk to you.
You keep pointing your camera, alarming members of the public. There's people over there looking at you, and you're filming people, so you're causing harassment.
Are you saying they're alarmed?
Okay.
Are those people alarmed?
So you are causing harassment.
Are you seriously telling me those people are alarmed?
You can film me all you like, mate.
Are you seriously telling me those people over there are alarmed?
You're concerning people, and you're pointing it at a busy road.
So what?
When questioned further, the officer shifts his reasoning and suggests that members of the public are being alarmed by the filming. Yet, the individuals he refers to are simply arriving and entering the building without stopping, complaining, or showing any visible reaction. Their presence is used as a justification for a Section 50 demand, even though there is no clear indication that anyone felt harassed, alarmed, or distressed. When that explanation doesn't hold, the officer falls back on a broader claim that filming a busy road is inherently problematic. However, recording a public street is not, by itself, unlawful or threatening. This approach raises concerns about whether justifications are being created after the fact, rather than relying on clear, evidence-based reasoning that is central to fair and accountable policing.
Busy road. What's the offence in that?
To get lost, is it?
Well, I told you not to talk to me in the first place, yet you persisted and harassed me.
I have to, don't I? It's not harassment, mate, is it? When I'm
Don't
investigating
call me mate. I am not your mate.
It's a colloquial term.
No, it ain't. Not with me, it ain't.
Do you have any identification on you?
No.
Have you got anything where I can prove your identification?
No.
Well, I don't know you are who you say you are then, do I? So how can I clarify you are who you say you are? How can I clarify that if you've got no ID on you? You've not got a bank card or anything like that?
I'm not obliged to carry any ID, am I?
No, you're not, but I need to confirm you are who you say you are.
Well, I've just told you who I am. What's come up on your computer there?
On my computer, lots and lots of Matthew Williams.
At my address?
Not at your address, at lots of different addresses. I can't find one at your address right now because it's come up with lots and lots of different ones. If you give me a date of birth, I might be able to find you a bit quicker.
You've made up an absolute load of rubbish here.
I haven't, mate. It's all recorded.
Me, video recording on a street, filming that interesting building over there is not antisocial behaviour.
It is the way you've spoken to me, though.
At this point, the officer makes it clear that he invoked Section 50 solely because the auditor told him to get lost. This raises serious concerns, as Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002 was created to address genuine antisocial behavior that causes harassment, alarm, or distress to the public, not to be applied in situations where an officer feels disrespected. Using legislation in this way risks turning a tool meant for maintaining public order into a means of enforcing personal authority. A dismissive remark may be rude, but it does not automatically justify ID demands or threats of arrest. When the law is applied in such a manner, it moves away from its intended purpose and undermines the principles of fair and accountable policing.
Being told to get lost after I've told you loads of times I don't want to talk to you. What station are you out of?
Me, I work at Cotton Lane Police Station on response. Okay, mate, let's have a look.
No, don't call me mate.
Okay, you just called me mate a minute ago. You said you don't like that term, but you've just used it.
When did I call you mate?
Just now. Just now, when you pointed down there, you called me mate. So it's kind of contradictory, isn't it?
Well, don't call me mate.
Okay, no worries, there's no marks on you or anything, you don't want to do anything. All I'd ask is just be, you know, when people are driving traffic around on a busy road and that's actually a private building, just be careful where you're filming. If you want to film in public, that's fine, okay? But pointing your camera into a private building... No, it's obviously not fine, because you come sticking your nose into what I'm doing. You're being rude again, aren't you? There's no need to be rude, I'm only talking to you.
Well, you don't need to tell me.
Stop getting all...
The officer's response in this moment is filled with contradiction. After initiating the encounter and escalating tensions, he then attempts to reframe the situation by saying, "You don't need to be rude, I'm just talking to you." However, this was not a casual conversation. He approached uninvited, questioned a lawful activity, and treated the act of filming as suspicious without clear justification. When the auditor pushed back, the officer shifted into portraying himself as the one being mistreated. This creates a deflection effect, provoking a reaction, then criticizing that reaction as unreasonable. The irony is clear. The officer's own manner was confrontational, yet he objected when similar energy was directed back toward him.
I'm not aggressive.
Clenching your teeth,
I haven't raised my hands.
clenching your teeth and speaking aggressively.
You're making absolute rubbish up
It's
now.
all recorded, mate.
You're making rubbish up.
All I'm doing is giving you some advice, Matthew, okay?
Well, I don't
Just
want
be
your
careful where
advice.
you're pointing the camera.
I don't want your advice. I don't need your advice.
I'm quite sure if someone's pointing a camera in your house, you wouldn't like it. So just be careful where you're pointing that camera, okay? Don't go filming people's private property.
From this public street, I will point this camera wherever I want.
All right, no, well, not in people's private property, you won't. All right, or we'll be speaking again, won't we? Okay, take the advice or not, it's up to you. All right, thanks for your time.
The officer's final attempt to defend his actions came in the form of a flawed comparison, suggesting that filming into a private home would be upsetting, yet the auditor was not recording a residence but the exterior of a commercial building from a public pavement, something entirely lawful. From the outset, the officer approached with hostility, questioning illegal activity and inventing justifications as the encounter unfolded, first by wrongly implying voyeurism, then by escalating when told to get lost, and invoking Section 50 of the Police Reform Act, which is meant for genuine public disorder, not personal disagreements. The irony deepened when the officer himself claimed the right to remain in a public space while denying the same to the auditor, and further justified his stance by suggesting passers-by were alarmed despite no evidence of concern, or that filming a busy road was problematic. After securing the auditor's details, his tone shifted, recasting the situation as a civil exchange, but this did not erase the contradictions, misinterpretations of the law, or misuse of authority. In the end, the incident underscored how legislation can be misapplied and how vital it is to calmly assert one's rights. The auditor did so effectively, and the camera provided accountability, turning a street scene into a record of public oversight.